How many times you gonna put up the peace sign?
As many
You
times
fucking
as I
millennial.
want. Okay.
Millennials be like,
Cause when you gonna stop? When you gonna stop the camera? Definitely delete this part. You're definitely deleting this part, and that's why you're doing it, because you know, damn. Yeah. Oh, you definitely delete it.
what up, what up, what up, what up?
Trey, what are they doing today? T.E. Trey, what are they doing today?
Hi guys.
I did it on purpose. I just wanted her to start because we have an intro now and she keep forgetting.
I do keep forgetting. Guys, wait a second. Guys, we are doing our very first mukbang. I don't know how to say it properly, but we're doing that. You can't tell by the bag already. We got chipotle.
So hit us up for sponsorship, Chipotle, because
she loves chipotle. I call it potly, chipotle. I don't call it by its proper name ever. So, one fun fact about Tej. All right, chips. Gotta have the chips. Got to have the chips. Got to have the vinaigrette. Shout out to Keith Lee for the vinaigrette plug. Now I don't know
how I feel about the vinaigrette and the sour cream though.
I
did try it.
I think this is your bowl because I normally get queso on my bowl. So let me break down the bowl for y'all. I brought her over to the other side. Let me say she used to get her bowl a different way before she met me. Okay, we don't got no rebuttals on that. I like brown rice. She like white rice. But you get pinto bean, you get barbacoa, you get queso on my bowl. She don't got no queso. Mild salsa, corn, sour cream, cheese, lettuce.
And also a little when I'm by myself and I get Chipotle, I like brown and white rice.
Oh.
The starch cops. Thanks.
Brown and white rice is different. It's a little different.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all real skimp on these bowls. You see all this
I don't think it's
space
skimp. I don't
around
think
here?
it's skimp. People be saying that, but I don't think it's skimp at all. I think it's a nice size portion. Americans need to learn how to eat until we are 70% full, like the Chinese do. That's why everybody walking around and it's extra larges and all this extra. We don't need all of that. You need to eat till you're 70% full, and that's it.
I mean, her talking as if I'm not two extra larges sitting next to her.
You're not two extra large.
Crazy.
Trey thinks she a big girl, and I don't. Only thing big about you is these titties, ma'am.
In denial.
If we're being honest. So
total transparent moment. I usually eat right off the thing, okay? But when I first thought about us sitting down and eating, I was like, oh, maybe a plate would be cute, but I don't got time for that. Nor do I got time for y'all. So
I like a plate. I like to put my stuff on the plate. Trey don't put her stuff on the plate.
First of all, she's a very organized eater. Every bite go with every corner. Every rice go with every chicken.
Yeah, you need
all
a portion
that. Every
right.
lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's very
just
true.
Eat. Just eat.
That's very true. So I do like to put mine on the plate as I am right now. We sitting on the floor to try to give y'all more personalized, you know what I'm saying, type of vibe today. But yeah, we figured we'd do a mukbang. We never did one before. We noticed that y'all kind of like when we do food review videos, so we figured we would try to do a mukbang. I did half my bowl on the plate. Honestly, that's normally what I eat. If we being real, Chipotle filled me up quite a bit.
She eat Chipotle for 3 days. Never.
I can eat Chipotle for 3 days if I'm not as hungry. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna see.
Get a little
what's hitting on. Cause I got a long day today.
We have a long day today. We have a long day today. Not just you. Oh, got to have the bev. Got to have the bev. Feel me?
Sprite.
We a Sprite household. Pepsi household.
If we don't have anything, we're gonna have some Sprite.
Sprite and a Pepsi household. And she don't like chips either, so I'm the only one that eat chips.
Why are we chipping it? You know?
Why not? Why not? Why aren't we chipping it? Is the question. Why aren't we chipping it?
Chips are in the way of the true essence of the bowl.
In the way of the essence of the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
So today, you want to talk about what we got to do today, or you want to start off with our little topics that we said we was going to talk about?
Well, today we're going to the escape room for one of my friends' mom's birthday. And it is our first time going to the escape room. So that should be pretty cool. Then I have to head over to sound check because I have a gig tonight doing BGBs with the K Jane. If you don't know her, look her up. Yeah, she has to host Hunks of Arizona.
Yes.
So we'll be in 2 different places tonight. Maybe I will try to vlog.
Okay. But no, we so honestly last night we was kind of in 2 places at once. Y'all know we do Fridays, right? So she dropped me off for her to be able to go to the Elks, which is another local spot around here that they do live music, live band, bar, dance floor, real nice place. So she went there, and then she came to the club a couple hours later. Of course, everybody was asking where she was at. And
I really felt like
she was coming and everything.
Last night solidified, total transparent moment. It solidified that it's really a us thing that we do.
Yeah.
Because I always just like, oh well, find her. She the host. Everybody look at her. She really the face. Baby, I walked in there.
We are the face.
And turned it up a couple notches, all right? Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but no, we've been able to meet a couple of people, through the group that we created, and a lot of couples was there last night. A lot of couples that we honestly cool with.
Yeah.
So it was a real nice vibe. We also met a new couple. We was at the mall the other day, and we met a new couple,
Just
and they came through.
Yapping it up.
They came through, so that was really dope. They actually moving here soon, so I was glad that we got a chance to meet them and expose them to the Friday nights, because we also realized there's not a lot of folks that know about the Friday nights.
And I think they were from like Nebraska or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying like they don't have what we provide in Nebraska. So they all night, they stayed till it closed. Like they were just like, this is great.
They was there first and they stayed. So
shout out to them.
Yeah, and I think we appreciate being able to provide that space. Like we was talking about it, honestly, yesterday. How what we are doing, sometimes it's hard for us to like do life stuff because we are very dedicated to our brands and our business. With her being a singer, me being a dancer and a host, and then us having these platforms, that we can use to reach people and all of these things.
We have an Instagram.
And we do got an Instagram, y'all. If y'all don't know already, I told y'all, if y'all been keeping up with us and y'all watch every video, I told y'all that we was gonna get an Instagram, bro. I said it, I called it. It was Trey's idea, okay? And she was the one who was opposed. Anyway, being able to reach all of these people and do all of these things for the Black LGBT community, at the same time, we got to remember that we still have lives. We got to find time for each other, find time for things that we love to do. I think that's why I've been so heavy on trying to play basketball for this league, because we are like 10 toes down into, what we enjoy doing when it comes to hosting and singing. But a lot of times we forget, that we still got to live our lives. That's why I'm super excited to go to the escape room, a little later, even though we both got to work, like she said, us
it's
still finding time to.
Feeling a little bit of time out of the day to make sure that we're still like pouring into us.
Yeah.
Because during the week I have rehearsals pretty much every day, and if I'm not having a rehearsal, then we got something else to do, right? So it's just like making sure that we're pouring back into us and remembering like how we even got started, because it was just us sitting on the couch.
It was a time when we wasn't doing nothing. When we
spending time with each other
all the time. Like, it was a point in time when we didn't even know a lot of the people that we know now. A lot of the places that we go now, we wasn't going to, you know what I mean? So just taking a step back a lot of times, and like she said, being able to just get back to us and remember that we are the reason, that we doing a lot of this stuff. So we need to pour back into us as a couple, just as much as we pour into this business of ours, just as much as we pour into our individual talents.
And we pour into other couples, other people.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep remembering to refill our cup individually, as well as together. So those things
and it's
quite
not
important.
It's not sorry. It's not easy either though. Like,
It's not.
at times I find myself, I can get overwhelmed because there's so many things that I want to do still when it comes to throwing these events, when it comes to us being able to just go like to concerts and comedy shows and just trips in general.
Y'all, we got so many concerts.
So
shows that
knowing,
we go to.
No facts. Knowing that all of that stuff takes time, it takes planning, it takes money, it takes effort. Just remembering that we human and we can only do what we can. We can only do what we can. And while we doing what we can, we gotta remember to live life. I think that's the biggest.
Gotta remember to have fun.
That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? So yes, we work hard. Yes, we are super busy. You know what I mean? But also, shit, we human. So we find some time to be human too. Just like we find time to, be the super singing last tick in the super hosting dance. Like, for real.
We really wear a lot of hats, y'all. I don't really think we realize that. I'm not gonna say y'all because y'all probably like, yeah, duh. But I don't think we realize how many hats we wear. It's a lot of them. And I think I wear them proudly, right? We pray for times like this, but it comes with it.
We really did though. That's the thing, like all the stuff that we doing right now, and we've said this before, but we really talked about it. We really said it out loud. I truly believe that the power of the tongue is real, and I tell her that all the time. So telling y'all that whatever you talking about, you got to remember that the power of the tongue is real. Manifestation is real. Okay? Manifestation is real, man. So be careful about what you out here putting out in the world. How you moving out here in the world. You know what I mean? How you treating people. That's what I meant by how you moving. All of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, makes a difference. So we still learning, we still growing, of course, but I like to share a lot of the things that I've experienced with her. Us being a little bit apart in age difference, if y'all didn't know. If you did though, it's on the Q&A videos, so you guys can go watch that. But just being able to share my experiences, with her and allow her to grow in her own way and me to grow in my own way. And we come together and, we share things with each other, whether it be advice, whether it be, like we said in the Q&A, her being able to calm me down and I can calm her down, in those moments when we both feeling overwhelmed.
And I was thinking, boo, we tell each other that we are proud of each other a lot.
Yeah.
Just like really showing appreciation for our individual growth.
Yeah. Because I see it, bro. I see it.
It's a thing.
And I be wanting to tell her that I see it. You know what I mean? So I hope it don't sound like a broken record. A lot of times when we do have conversations about, people and situations and just life and, whatever have you, I just be really wanting her to know that in certain instances I've been there before and I see you like coming out of it and I see you growing and I see you moving. You know what I mean? That is important when you in a relationship, I feel like, to always reiterate, to your partner that I see you working, I see you doing your thing. Because it helped at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
You're so cute. We tell each other that a lot too. But, oh, look at her blushing. I see that. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
But yeah, though.
We got some topics. One that is burning my insides.
Oh.
And I was getting my nails done. I was getting my nails done yesterday, and one of her clients came in, and she was just saying, like, she is a black lesbian, and she was like, I'm a femme. All of this aggressive, dominant, sub-aggressive, like all of these different terms for a femme and a stud. Now, I do trigger warning. We're going to put that in here because if you don't agree, don't agree, right? We not going to always agree on everything. But just hear me out. We are a traditional lesbian and stud. Lesbians. We are traditional lesbians.
Yeah.
With a femme and stud foundation.
Dynamic. Yeah.
That's the word I was trying to get to.
I know, baby. I got your back.
I got your back. So what I mean by that is, yes, she is a woman. She's my woman.
And I know I'm a woman. Because I want to talk about that too. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, boo.
Because I think we talked about that. If y'all really been staying the breath, y'all remember that Arby's review? And she was doing just that. Kept talking with that motherfucking mouth.
My bad.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Because if you're watching it, you know I'm a cuss. So, let's get into just being authentically us and not apologizing for all the things that make us quirky or a little bit rigid on the edges. But yeah, I say all that to say, because I'm rambling now. But I say all that to say, our dynamic is, this is the head of my household. Okay? And I'm the woman that make the household flourish. Okay? That's our dynamic. This is daddy. This my man. This my nigga. And it's also my woman, my beautiful, 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 beautiful woman. Okay? I'm aware of all her parts and things. I'm not confused. I just believe that her masculinity with my femininity, it just meshes well. And that's where we choose to stand. Plus, the way she was raised. Just to take care of whoever, so.
So, there is a lot of new labels out here, right? And I think that for us, it's a little bit more difficult to understand some of it. Not that we are opposed, because we believe you should love who you want to love, be who you want to be, do what you want to do. But when you start to project those beliefs on other people, that's when we start to have a problem. So I think what she's trying to say is, a lot of times in today's society, people are projecting what they think a lesbian should be, or they think what a stud should be, or a femme, or whatever have you, what they think that should be. When, if we being real, y'all, there are terms and there are like lines before you cross that stuff. Like, let's think about the origin of a stud, right? Let's think about the origin of the stud.
Take us to class!
And if you don't know the origin, you should do your own research. That's the whole thing. So I get offended, you know, when people start to say, oh, I'm a feminine stud, or I'm a...
Because what is
that's
even
not a
that?
thing. In my mind, it's not a thing because I understand the origin of what a stud is, right? And you can't mix up a butch lesbian, which is someone who believes that they are a man, versus a stud who understands that she's a woman, but she has a more masculine presenting aura.
Let me stop you right there.
Stems, hold on, boo. Stems, right, are a mix of both. So you have a more masculine side and you have a more feminine side, and then you have femme. In my mind, right? So all this in between that's happening nowadays, it makes it difficult for people that are truly lesbians, somebody that truly considers themselves a stud. There are people who don't label themselves, right? And I just think you should do that. I don't think that you should put a label on something that is just not, again, this is my opinion, it's just not, I feel like people start to force it. And then when you start to force it, you get other people who aren't aware of things and that aren't in the community to start to make their own bias. And then that's how you get men believing that studs will fuck with a man. Like, it's a lot that comes along with the in-between, you know, that we talk about. So I do take offense to certain things. I do feel a way about certain things, like this whole new stud versus baby stud thing that was going around TikTok. And I'm trying to figure out what's the age limit on that, because I'm 31. So to me, I'm an old stud to these little niggas out here, but I don't got a problem with you doing what you want to do, but just don't project it onto me and expect me to be twerking, because I'm not doing that. If you want to twerk, drop it like it's hot. But don't come over here looking at me and pointing at me telling me I'm not comfortable with my femininity because I don't want to twerk. That's not how it works. And I think that's the conversation that needs to be had instead of the conversation that's been being had in the narrative, you know, that's been going around. I think everybody has to accept everybody for who they are, but just don't project what you think I should be on me. I understand at the end of the day, I have a reminder every fucking month that explains to me just how much of a woman I am. And that mixed with my attitude, I could never forget that I'm a woman. Plus these right here. You can't see them a lot of times.
God, this little shit.
You can't see them a lot of times. But those three things, I will never be able to forget that I am a woman, right? And I don't walk around here like I'm not. I've just never been feminine. That's the whole thing. I've never been feminine. The only time I was feminine was when I was pretending, because I thought that's what everybody wanted me to be. I didn't know how to come out. But if we really think about it, I've never been feminine. So again, in today's society, you can't come to me and tell me that I'm not in tune with my femininity because I'm not bending over, throwing my leg up in the club. That's just not my aura. That's just not who I am as a person.
Because if she did that, I would be like, I'm sorry, what are you doing? Let's stop that.
So I think that's the conversation that I think is being mixed up. You're mixing up what I choose to do sexually with who I am as a person. And I don't think you can do that. So I think all these conversations, you know, that's been circulating around, I just think everybody is just talking about it wrong. Like, I think it's the wrong conversation that's being had. You know what I'm saying?
We can't take away people's perspective and how they feel. But I want to go back and touch on something that she said. She said you have butch lesbians, studs, stems, and femmes.
Yeah.
Little research. A butch is a white woman.
Very true.
A stud is a black woman.
Very true.
Operating in their masculine feminines, right?
Very true.
So I just wanted to clear that up.
But also,
but I do understand that butch is for hardcore.
Yeah, they do refer to it. Yeah.
There is no, like, from where I'm from, there is no line between hardcore and stud. You just a stud, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you go into transitioning, then you're trans. But that there is no in between a stud and trans. Like,
so
there's no in between.
I don't understand a lot of the cisgender, a lot. Like, I don't get that stuff. And I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it.
We just don't know about it. We're uneducated.
I'm uneducated, right? I'm uneducated. And when people are uneducated and they just start making videos on the internet, that's when the shit becomes a problem. And that's when I feel like I gotta defend who I am as a woman, right? Because I never said I wanted to be a man. Guys, studs don't want to be men. Studs do not want to be men. Now, if you, again, want to transition, that's a different story. I've never wanted to do that. I don't want to do that, right? Butch, some of them need to just go ahead and transition, bro. Just go ahead and transition, right? But again, they may not truly want to do that. They just. Well, I'm speaking more so to the black ones. because I don't know nothing about being a white butch. I don't know nothing about being.
Because when people say, "Oh, that's a stud,"
when I think of butch, I think about my auntie when she was a lesbian, because she's no longer a lesbian, but she was the older stud. She strapped her titties down. She would wear her strap outside sometimes. Like, that's what I think is butch in my mind.
Butch. That is
right, and that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones who want to be men in my mind, right? And then you have me, who understands that I'm a woman. I just prefer to shop in the men's section, right? And then you have somebody that is, you know, they shop in the women's section, they shop in the men's section. And one day they got on makeup, one day they don't. Like, that's, in my mind, those are the categories, right? But like I said, it's just been a constant conversation going around. I feel like on social media, that's like, oh, studs is mad at the younger studs because we comfortable with being feminine. No, you're a STEM, bitch. That's what we're saying. Stop claiming my shit. That's what we saying. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't give a fuck what you do. It be studs twerking at the club every Friday, and I be on the mic, do your shit, okay? I don't give a motherfucker. But don't project that shit onto me. That's the whole point of it. I think everybody's just gotta stop projecting shit on people. If you wanna be dressing in heels and put on a hoodie with some fucking cargo shorts, and you wanna call yourself a fucking STEM, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge and say you can't do what you want to do? But don't turn to me and tell me that I'm supposed to bend over and shake my ass because I'm a woman. That's unfair. That's unfair.
Please don't judge me.
That's unfair, bro.
And I won't judge you.
Yeah. So,
'cause it can get ugly.
and to my point earlier about knowing that I'm a woman, I'm like, what is that about, guys? If you've ever sat with a stud, you understand that we don't even consider ourselves men, right? Sure, she calls me daddy, sure, all of that, right? But it just comes with the territory.
It does.
When you're a traditional lesbian couple the way that we are, it just comes with the territory. And when we mean traditional, I'm the boy and she the girl. That's it.
If you want to,
Want, you know, to put some definitions on it, that's what it means. But again, we don't have no problem with, you know, people doing what they want to do. We just do our shit a certain way, and that's working for us, and it's going to continue, you know what I'm saying, to work. Without me,
I will say, I appreciate that because we feel the same about, you know, our traditions in the way that we run our household. It helps things maneuver. It helps things move. It's better that way. I can't imagine being with her and she talking about some, oh my God, I want to put on a dress today. That's not what I signed up for.
It's all about preference. I tell people that all the time, like, being a part of the LGBTQ community, okay, it's all about preference. No matter if you're a gay man, if you're a gay woman, if you are trans, it's all about preference, right? And you can't push your preference onto other people. I prefer feminine women. I do not want to date anybody that dresses like me. I don't want to date anybody that, well, Trey thinks like me because she is a little boy. I won't say that, but I'm saying
she do like little boys.
I like little boys that like to get their hair and nails done. I've always said that. And got on tight pants and tight clothes and broad, like not sports bra, regular bra. Like, I like feminine women. You know what I'm saying? So
I like real niggas.
I do not see myself dating someone that is not fit in that particular category, you know, of someone that's feminine, that's a woman, that carries themselves as a woman. But again, it's people out here that don't mind it, pansexual folks and folks that, you know, whatever, but that's just not my preference, right? Even if I was a straight woman, I would have a fucking preference. It doesn't change because I'm gay or straight. It just changes due to the person that you are and the things that you like. So I think people should just, allow people to like the things that they like. Allow people to do the things that they do without you passing, your bias on them or your opinion on them. Sometimes
allow people to people.
Yeah.
And sometimes we gotta learn to just shut the fuck up.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet for real. And let this life, let people do what the fuck they want to do. Because you're not paying their bills. That's my favorite thing to say, bro. Listen, I'm not paying nobody's bills but mine. So who am I to tell you what you should be doing?
Right. So, being truthful here. So.
Who am I to tell you that you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's enough of that. Enough for the libicotia. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just stop projecting onto other folks.
Stop projecting, and everything will be all right.
But yeah, today, like I said, we'll be able to start the day today. Right now, we're probably about to watch a movie real quick, and then we're gonna get our day started. So we are gonna vlog the escape room experience, and then I gotta figure out if we're gonna do like a mini vlog little situation from her being at her event and me being at mine. I'm going to her event when I'm done, so hopefully I'll be able to catch the show. And then tomorrow we also got a pretty packed day as well, so I do think that we're gonna do like a mini vlog. Also, I want to do like a series where we do different food reviews too. I've been looking at a couple different places as we've been driving around here in the valley, and it's a few places that I want to just go and we just try shit and tell y'all what we think.
So this was more of a just chat and chew with us.
Chat and chew.
Other than that, just to get some things off of our chest so that you guys have a better understanding of, who we are, how we think, because this is us. When the camera's off, we about to probably sit right here in the same spot and watch a movie.
I'm about to get my fix, and yeah, we're gonna watch a movie. We ain't got no shows. We was watching The Ultimatum. We was watching
Dead to Me.
Dead to Me! Let's talk about Dead to Me for a second here. Just for a second. Dead to Me is on Netflix, and if you've never seen it, start from season 1 and watch the entire thing. We watched the entire, was it 3 seasons?
4.
3? No, I think it's 3 seasons. In less than, 2?
Maybe a week. Maybe less than 2 weeks.
Maybe less than 2 weeks, I would say. Because, we took a couple breaks. But that is a really, really, really great show. It's really great. It
was always something.
It was always something.
It was always something.
And for us to be like reality TV show heads,
that was the way to get us to watch a good show.
We was glued to Dead to Me. And what was something else we just watched that was really, really good?
The Book of Clarence.
The Book of Clarence.
That's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother
totally
day.
Different.
Put it in the comments if you would like to hear how we feel.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are following our Instagram at Tej and Trey.
Tej and Trey.
What are they doing today? I was about to harmonize, but then she would have stopped singing. So
y'all right. Y'all are not gonna hear me sing, bro. That's the thing. Trey can hear it. She'll probably hear it, in the shower or I'm walking around humming. Our friends already know I can sing. I feel like the cat is out the bag. I don't feel like everybody needs to know, you know what I mean? I'm not dropping no songs or no shit unless she want me on the background. That's the only time I'm going to sing. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. If Latray the brand needs or wants, she don't need me, right? But if she wants me to sing on her track, that would be the only time I'm doing it. That's it. But I'm not singing behind y'all niggas. No.
I don't even think we would ask, but
no.
Cutie. Follow us, Pretty Entertainment Productions. Follow us, Pretty Tej. Follow us, Trey.Sings with 2 S's. And
we out here, y'all.
Lashes done. Follow Love's Touch.
I'm gonna put all that stuff in the I normally put all of our social media handles in the comments, but y'all let us know if y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all want us to do more.
Hey, I don't want to tussle none of y'all in the comments. If we say anything y'all don't agree with, That's cool.
But we can talk about it. That's
about
the thing. We don't mind talking about it. We're not one of them people that are like stuck in our ways and can't change our perspectives and all of those things. But you know, there is a lot of new things going around today that, you know, we just be who you are for your pride.
And that is the benediction. We out, y'all. See y'all soon.
How many times you gonna put up the peace sign?
As many times
fucking
as I
millennial.
want. Okay.
Millennials be like,
cause when you gonna stop? When you gonna stop the camera? Definitely delete this part. You're definitely deleting this part, and that's why you're doing it, because you know, damn. Yeah. Oh, you definitely deleted it.
You played here before?
No.
No. Okay.
We never been here before either.
So you played Skittles before?
yes.
So
Okay.
we
They
have it.
It's their
Your
first
first
time.
time?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, how do you feel about us? That's,
Oh, me.
yeah.
Here we go.
Social media. Social media, thank you. Social media works.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited.
Getting it ready. Did everybody
That was
come
a little
into the waiver?
No, I was looking for it, but I didn't
So
get
if
it.
you open your cameras, you could just take care of that.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Alrighty.
Waiver.
Because you got this whole
I found the sign. This is
Okay,
what I want.
we can't take our phones,
Here we go.
but we going.
Many, many minutes later.
Let me know when you're done.
We did it. We did it.
We did it. We did it. Whoa, did it. Yeah, did it. Ooh, did it. Ooh, yeah.
Y'all.
That was so fun.
It was super
I
fun.
will do that every day.
You gotta know for real. It was one of them things where you really gotta work
You
together.
really
you
gotta
really
work
gotta
together.
use your brain. You know, not just one person can do everything, but we had a really, really good time. We will be back. I want to go to different locations too and see, you know, what they got to offer. But
That was so much fun. Sign me up. Like that time I went birthdays just to do
Yeah,
date
just to
night.
do
Like
date
that
night,
was
yeah.
all of that was great.
it might be hard with only two
Baby,
people.
I can't imagine doing it
Because
with
it was one room in there where you had to do
'Cause, baby,
47 different things.
everybody had to do something.
Yeah,
So you got to do
yeah.
it with at least 4. So maybe like a cute double date
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shout out to Escape Room. Shout
For
out to
sure.
all the locations worldwide. Cause
Shout out to Buns for inviting us.
yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you so
Thank
much.
y'all so much for real, for real.
Because that was, I didn't even know I needed that type of critical thinking in my life.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. It was super dope. On to the, I don't know, maybe we go grab some.
We got some time to spare. We are in a
we might
new
go
area.
back to the house
So.
or something. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
You want to go to the house?
Give you some time to relax before, you know, we both gotta be out here.
But let's go to the house.
We'll be back. Get it out. We got, sorry, I was, because these is, girl, restart it. No, we got a chance to go to the crib. We talked to them like, girl, we got a chance to go to the crib and chill, you know what I mean, for a second. So hopefully she's feeling recharged. I got a little bit more time before my actual event starts. She got to be there a little bit earlier. Both our events start at 8. And I'm going to do my best to make it before she's done singing, which I think I'm going to be able to, honestly. But yeah.